Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. With a lifelong passion for self-discovery, personal growth, and spirituality, I have realized the ability to transform our lives is a timeless gift that lies within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Join me in this space every Thursday as I share with you all of the powerful practices and tools that have helped me elevate my mind, body, and spirit, as I know they will do the same for you. Together, we'll unleash your potential through self-love, self-acceptance, and faith, empowering you to live an inspired life that radiates with authenticity, purpose, and unwavering joy. I am so grateful you are here. Remember, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. So if you are new, I always like to start by taking one cycle of breath. It really helps us get into the here and now. And if you can, take the time to make this a sacred space for yourself. Maybe light a candle, get quiet, tune in, maybe when you're by yourself, so you can really be open to receive the message that is meant for you. And if you clicked play, there's something here you're meant to hear today. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale easy out of the mouth. As you soften your jaw, relax the eyebrows. The next breath comes in through your nose. And then slowly open your eyes. Okay, thank you. So I want to talk about the difference of what it means to feel full versus really feel fulfilled. And what made me, think about this was actually a podcast. I do listen to Jennifer Hadley is her name, and she has a podcast on A Course in Miracles, and she mentioned this, that there's a difference between feeling full versus feeling fulfilled. And it really hit a note with me because lately I've been kind of really backing off of social media lately for several reasons. One being there is a lot going on. Let me tell you, I am in the mix of wedding planning, and it is like a lot. For those of you who have gone through that, it's a lot, busy time of life, all good, blessings. But it's just a lot, and my time is really limited now. And so now I've really been questioning, when you go to, like social media, when you go to grab your phone, I've been pausing and going, okay, why do I feel the urge right now to pause? And I wanted, when I originally signed on to social media, I was resistant to it, but then I dropped into, what? I want to share positive energy. I want to be a part of raising the vibration of the planet, and really connecting with like-minded people, and allowing myself, for spirit to use me as a vessel to kind of share, and as a teacher, as a yoga teacher, a meditation teacher, spirituality coach, really just be open and use it as this vessel to do that. And I want to pay attention to, why am I, logging on? Is it to just scroll mindlessly? Or am I on there to share because I was inspired to share, And I really think that social media gives people a sense of feeling full, and I think that's temporary. So the sensation of feeling full is completely temporary. And think about it, with the idea of feeling like there's a lack. And this is why I think, it comes from the ego side of us, where we feel a sense of lack in our lives and we develop maybe an addiction to consumption in the form of something external, something outside of ourselves, whether it's food, whether it's shopping, whether it's, yes, social media consumption, whether it's sex, whether it's alcohol, drugs, and on and on and on and on. And it's because we have a sensation or this feeling of lack within ourselves, when really the sensation of fulfillment, here's the difference. And I'm going to speak about fulfillment from the aspect of being a yoga teacher. When I became a yoga and meditation teacher, I can't tell you, and to this day, after I teach a class, the sense of fulfillment is so beautiful. It is a sense of completion. It's a sense of alignment. That's the word I would use. It's a sense of alignment because I have allowed myself to be used as a vessel to serve, to give back in some way from my heart. I've allowed love to flow through me, quite simply. I've allowed love to flow through me without expectation and without attachment to the outcome. It's just this openness of alignment, and the flow is just natural. And when you're in this space, it's something that you would do for free, quite frankly, because you love it, you're open, you're connected, you're in alignment, you've dropped into your natural abilities and God-given talents, and they are being expressed through you. Where when we're in a sense of lack, when we're feeling like something's missing, we tend to look outside of ourselves to fill ourselves up, to feel full again. But it's temporary, it's temporary. So grab your journal this week, and this really is going to be a sprinkle of spirit this week. Just quickly came to me, Get out your journal and write this journal prompt. Is what I'm doing in my life making me feel full, which is temporary, or am I truly fulfilled in this? When I do this, do I feel fulfilled? Do I feel like I'm in alignment? Or do I do something? Do I go towards something? And it could be even someone, this just came to my head, codependency, right? Someone who goes from relationship to relationship to relationship, or friendship to friendship to friendship, someone who's never been alone, someone who's maybe been married 3, 4, 5 times. That's something to look at. There's a lack, right? They feel incomplete, they're not in a space of feeling whole, when really and truly we are. So that's a really good journal prompt. What in your life is making you just temporarily feel full, such as grabbing your phone and mindlessly scrolling? Or is it really fulfillment, And anytime I log on and I put something out there, a post, it's 99.9% of the time, and I won't say it's all of the time. Of course, I realize there's ego involved. Sometimes you're just like, oh, did I really need to post that? Am I just like looking for likes, Or was I really inspired, from my heart to say something? And let me tell you something. It's those authentic, genuine shares or acts of service in your life that people really feel, and they really benefit from it, I know I do. I can sense that from others in a heartbeat. So yeah, feeling full versus are you really fulfilled? Okay, so let's get to our 2 cards. And I've been picking the 2 cards. So your Sprinkles of Spirit card, what are your angels saying this week to you? And write this down in your journal. The card I picked was forgive. And your affirmation is, when I accept and release past mistakes, I let go of pain, keeping only the lessons and the love. And I did a whole episode on forgiveness last year. I'll leave the link in the show notes for you. Tune into the whole thing. But it's just a sprinkle this week. I want to tell you, if you're someone stuck in forgiveness, you cannot drop into the space of self-love. If you're stuck in unforgiveness, you cannot really truly drop into the space of loving yourself in a complete way. Forgiveness keeps us angry. It keeps us resentful. It keeps us shut off from other people. It keeps us disconnected. It keeps us insecure. And it keeps us filled with fear. And the only way that you can move past forgiveness is if we do some shadow work. We write out the situation, what happened to us, the experience, and we really drop into, and you can write this question down, what was the lesson I learned from this experience? There is something, and I will tell you, I truly believe there is always purpose in the pain. Something good. And it can be your own personal growth and transformation. Something good comes out of it on the other end. Always. Yeah. So write that down. What did I learn from this? What did I learn from this the most? And only then we can really drop into acceptance and surrender. Surrender, which brings me to our surrender card. I've been using Judith Orloff's deck, The Power of Surrender cards, and she's the empath teacher. Really Google her for my empaths out there. She's amazing. So what you're meant to surrender, and this is a good one, surrender the habit of people pleasing. And the card says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That's such a good one. And so many of us are people pleasers. It's hard to disappoint others. And what came to me is the family dynamic. We're born into these families, and sometimes the people closest to us, they may not agree with what we're doing or a decision we're making. But I'll tell you this, it's as long as you know you are coming from a place of love and you're being true to yourself and you're making the decision from a space of love, from being in alignment and making a choice that is in the highest good, for the highest good of yourself. It's for the highest good of everyone in your life, and it's for the highest good of everyone who will be in your life. You're not going to go wrong. And you're being true to yourself, and everyone around you needs to know that. And the only way they're going to know that is if we speak our truth and we ask for what we need instead of just doing the thing because we're trying to make everyone else happy. But it's not what we really want to do. In the end, if you're doing that, that's like a never-ending cycle of unfulfillment. Unfulfillment, when we really, really are reaching towards being fulfilled in life. And oh my goodness, we're never going to reach fulfillment if we are just simply trying to do what everybody else wants us to do. And we're just trying to make everyone else happy. And we have to remember we may disappoint people along the way. And that's okay. Come back to ask yourself, am I coming from a place of love? Is this choice, this decision I'm making for my highest good and for the highest good of everyone who will be in my life, for the highest good of everyone who will be in my life? You're not going to go wrong. You're not going to go wrong. So yeah, this week it's about forgiving working our way towards forgiveness, and we're working our way towards what is it that's going to help us have that sense of fulfillment, and that always is going to come by being true to yourself. Are you being true to yourself? Speak up, speak your needs, let your loved ones, let everyone around you at work, in your relationships, speak your needs, be true to yourself, because only then we are really, truly happy and we have that sense of fulfillment. And when we're walking around as happy people, let me tell you, we are better. We are better for it. We are better partners. We are better friends. We are more productive at work. We're more successful. We're more creative. We're more open. We're more expansive. We are healthier. We are shining. We are communicating with clarity, with truth. And we can walk through life with, yes, that sense of fulfillment. So, yeah. Speak your truth this week. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I do have interviews coming up this year. I'm going to sprinkle them throughout the year. No specific schedule yet, but they're probably going to begin in February, March, as I reach my big sense of fulfillment, and that is my wedding day. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll share more with you as we go along this path. So I'm grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure to follow me, connect with me, Lisayogaangel on Instagram. Take a yoga class with me on YouTube at Sprinkles of Spirit. And visit lisayogaangel.com. I'd love for you to sign up for my newsletter as I share more exclusive content there. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, have a beautiful week. Namaste.